guys, it's Bobby back. I'm doing a personal tag video. I got tagged by Nina from Neen's Crochet and Kim from Sissy's Knitting. So I'll get right into the questions. There's quite a few of them here. So the first one, what is your middle name? My middle name is Mildred. I was named after my grandma. How big is your bed? My bed is a twin size. What are you listening to right now? I'm currently not listening to any music or anything right now. What are the last four digits in your cell phone number? That would be 6126. The last person you hugged, that would have to be my mom. How is the weather right now? The weather is kind of sunny, kind of cloudy with a bit of snow flurries. Who was the last person you talked to on the phone? That had to be my mom last week. What is the first thing you notice in the opposite sex? I'd have to say their personality. What is your favorite type of food? I would have to say it's lasagna. I love lasagna. Do you want children? Yes, I would. Do you drink? I'm not really a drinker. I drink sociably, like at Christmas or New Year's, but I'm not really much of a drinker. Have you ever gotten so drunk that you don't remember the entire night? No, I don't drink to that extent. Although I am told by my mom that I am a terrible drunk, I apparently giggle way too much and I'm a handful to deal with, so no, I don't do that to her very often. What is your hair color? My hair color is brown, and I have a couple white sprouting, but we're not going to talk about those. My eye color is brown. Do you wear contacts or glasses? No, I don't. What is your favorite holiday? I'm going to say my favorite holiday is Christmas. What is your favorite season? I'm gonna say it's between spring and summer. I love spring. I love the sprouting of the flowers and the leaves coming in on the trees, and I love the warm weather, so it's mixed between spring and summer. Have you ever cried over a girl or a boy? No. Last movie that you watched? That would be Titanic. I watched it last week. What books are you reading? Unfortunately, I haven't been reading a lot lately. I used to read a lot. Mostly I read Harlequin books. I'm a hopeless romantic. But no, I haven't been reading lately. I'm so much into my crochet and that I don't. Do you have any piercings? No, I don't. I used to have my ears pierced, but when I was a kid, I was quite clumsy, and I ended up ripping my one earlobe, so it kind of inflamed, and I just never bothered again because it hurt really bad. Favorite movie? Titanic is one of my favorite movies, but I would have to say my all-time favorite movie is Dirty Dancing, the original. Favorite college football team? I'm not into football. I'm not into sports at all. The only sport that I kind of like, I shouldn't say kind of like, I love is wrestling. I've watched it since a kid, the old classic wrestling, and I haven't been watching it lately, but yeah, I still love wrestling today. And the UFC. I like UFC too. What were you doing before filling this out? I was catching up on YouTube videos. Do you any pets? I don't have any pets. We're not allowed to have any here in our house because it's a rental, but I would love to have pets. I just love them. Dogs or cats? I would have said that before that I'm a dog person, but I think I'm between both. I love cats and dogs. Anything that's cute and furry, I love. Favorite flower? I don't know. I'm gonna say roses. Have you ever loved someone? Uh, my family. I don't, never had a boyfriend or anything like that, so I'm gonna stick with my family. Um, Let me see, who would you like to see right now? I would love to see my Uncle Gord, my Uncle Ken, and Uncle Don. Both my grandparents on my dad's side, they all proceeded before, except for my Uncle Gord. They had all proceeded before I was born, so I never got to meet them. But I would so love to meet them, and I would love to see my Uncle Gord right now. I miss him so much. I would also love to see my grandpa, or my pipere on my mom's side. He just died a couple years ago, and I miss him dearly too. Have you ever fired a gun? No. Do you like to travel by plane? I never have, and to be honest, I don't think I ever will because I'm scared of heights. I don't like heights. Um, are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed. If you could go to any place right now, where would you go? I would have to say I would like to go to New Brunswick because that's where my mom's family is, and I have, besides my grandparents and my aunt and two of my uncles, I've never really met them, so I would love to go there and meet them, and that's also where my half-sister lives too, so I would love to go there and meet them. Are you missing someone? I'm missing my grandfather and my Uncle Gord very much. Do you have a tattoo? No, I don't think I ever would either because I'm used to needles, but I hate them, so I don't think I would do that. Do you still watch cartoons on Saturday mornings? No. Are you hiding? Are you hiding something from someone? I don't think I am. Are you 18? No, I wish. I'm 25. I'll be 26 this year. What is the wallpaper on your cell phone? Oh, I don't have it with me here, but it's a picture of some puppies and some kittens. Did you get enough sleep last night? Yes, I did. I dream about yarn all night. I wake up in the morning or I'm dreaming through the night and I'm thinking that I'm crocheting or knitting something, but yeah, I get good sleep. First thing you thought about this morning? What projects I was going to get myself into today. Yeah, I'm that much of a yarn addict. What do you have handy at your bedside table? I always have my water bottle with me. Grilled or fried? I'm more grilled. I don't really like fried stuff. What makes you unique? I've been told it's my compassionate personality. I always try to keep upbeat and try not to let negativity bring me down. I think that's what would make me unique. I'm always joking and I'm always teasing just like my grandpa, so that's what I've been told. So I think that's what would make me unique. So, are you afraid of the dark? No, not really. When I was a kid, I used to be so afraid of the dark, but not so much now. Favorite hangout? Oh, I really don't get out a lot. For those of you that don't know, I'm in a wheelchair, so I don't really go out a lot because our house ain't fitted for me to go in and out of. But I would have to say Facebook is my hangout. That's where I am, or YouTube. I'm forever on either of the two, so that's where all my friends are, so that's where I am. 3 things that you cannot live without. Okay. I can't live without my family. I cannot live without yarn. Couldn't live without my computer. Favorite song? My favorite song right now would have to be Someone Like You by Adele. I just love her. She's got the most amazing voice. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of snakes. I hate anything that's creepy and crawly. Definitely don't like that. So I think that's about all I'm afraid of. So are you a giver or a taker? I'm definitely a giver. What are your nicknames? Oh boy. I got a couple of those. My one cousin, Melissa, she could never pronounce my name, which is Bobby. Bobby Lee, I'm sorry. So she used to call me Bobolink. So that's one name. A couple of my friends used to call me that too. My mom's pet names for me are Peanut or Pumpkin. So yeah, I think that's about it. What is your dad's middle name? My dad's middle name is Harold. What is your mother's middle name? Hers is Marie. Stuck on a deserted island and could take just one thing. I would have to say yarn. Favorite TV commercial? Oh boy, I really don't watch a lot of TV. I used to love the commercials that come up for Coca-Cola in the winter months with the cute little polar bears, the baby polar bears, and the little penguins. I used to love that commercial. I think it still exists. I'm kind of behind here. So, who is your cell phone provider? It's Rogers. Thing you'll save in a fire? That would have to be my family. What's your favorite color? Even though I wear a lot of red, as you guys can tell, I like red. I love pink. I love purple and black. But if I had to just pick one, I think it would have to be pink. What are the things you always take with you? Again, I don't go out a lot, but if I do happen to go outside or something like that, I always take my bag full of yarn. What did you want to be when you were a kid? Oh boy. When I was a kid, you guys might laugh at this, when I was a kid, I used to be obsessed with the movie Dirty Dancing, and I used to dance all around our house, and I always said that one day I wanted to grow up to be a professional dancer and dance with somebody like Patrick Swayze. So that's what I wanted to be when I was a kid. I wanted to be a professional dancer. Now that's not a reality for me, but if I did something now, I would have to say it's has to do something with pets. I would love to work with pets. I would love to work at a shelter and be a volunteer or something like that. I just love animals to death. What do you usually do when the clock turns 11:11? Nothing. What is the color of your bed sheet? The current color of my bed sheet is a brown plaid. What do you think about before you go to bed? I think about what I did for the day, what I want to do for the next day with my yarn, and I always say a little prayer of how grateful I am for my family. So yeah, that's all the questions. So I hope you guys enjoyed the answers. This was a lot of fun to do. I'm going to take Beth in Texas, and I'm gonna take Monica from KydzLydz. So yeah, so if anybody else wants to do this tag, you're more than welcome. Just you can leave a video response, and I'd love to hear your questions as well and get to know you all a little bit better. So thanks again, Nina and Kim, for tagging me. It was a lot of fun, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.